Ever got revenge without ever lifting a finger? A year ago, I got fired from my dream job for something I didn't even do. I was a junior product manager at a startup in San Diego. Small team, fast pace. We were building an AI tool for medical diagnostics, and I'd spent 6 months leading a feature that could have made or broken the next funding round. I pulled all-nighters, skipped vacations. I even worked through my dad's surgery week. Then 2 days before the investor demo, my boss, Matt, calls me into a meeting. "We've got a situation," he says. Legal had flagged some serious irregularities in my project files. Apparently, the code I submitted contained copied algorithms from a competitor's patent. Someone had anonymously tipped them off. "Plagiarism of this kind is a liability," Matt told me. "We're letting you go effective immediately." My mouth went dry. Not only was it false, that code wasn't even mine. I delegated it to a contractor Matt himself approved. I tried to explain, begged them to look deeper, but they wouldn't listen. No internal review, no exit interview, just silence. I was escorted out like a criminal. For months, I couldn't sleep. My reputation in the niche AI space was toast. Every company I applied to asked about the incident. I nearly moved back in with my mom, but then something strange happened. 3 months later, I got a LinkedIn message from someone named Elena. She said she used to intern at my old company and needed advice on breaking into product management. We chatted. She was smart, polite, asked thoughtful questions. Then she asked if I ever worked with Matt. I said, yes, carefully. She replied, "He's been assigning my code to his name in Jira and telling the investors I'm just his assistant." I stared at the screen. Elena had found my portfolio through GitHub, realized Matt was doing the same thing to her that had happened to me, and reached out because it didn't feel like a coincidence. We started digging. Over the next 3 weeks, we uncovered something massive. Matt had been building his entire career by leeching off junior employees. He'd assign them critical work, push them to burn out, then take credit or blame them when things went wrong. Worse, he had forged emails between me and the contractor. The anonymous tip that got me fired, he'd sent it himself from a fake burner account. We found it. Elena was able to trace IP logs in Jira and Slack because she still had admin access as part of her intern credentials, something Matt had apparently forgotten to revoke. So we made a plan, not to sue, not to threaten, to expose him in the most poetic way possible. The company was prepping to announce a major Series B funding milestone. Investors, press, partners, all invited to a live stream showcase of the AI product. Elena told me Matt was planning to demo his feature live, the one I had originally developed. 1 week before the event, I anonymously emailed the board, the investors, and their legal team. Attached, time-stamped Jira logs, Slack messages, GitHub commits, and IP traces, all showing how Matt had fabricated evidence, stolen work, and framed multiple employees over 2 years. I didn't write a single angry sentence, just facts. The fallout was immediate. Matt was removed from the event. The CEO issued a vague leadership restructuring email. The investors pulled out temporarily. Within days, Matt's LinkedIn went dark. A week later, I got a message from the company's legal team. They were reopening the investigation and formally apologizing for how I was treated. 2 months later, I was rehired, not as a junior, as head of product. Elena, she's now our lead developer. We're building a new team, this time with transparency, ethics, and no one named Matt. And the best part? I didn't scream. I didn't post. I didn't threaten. I just waited and let the truth do the work.